Hi, this is Tim Blanchett with Divorce661.com, and today I want to talk to you about whether or not it's a good idea to use a divorce self-help book. I recently went to the library and I wanted to see what these publishers were putting out there, and what I found is they're all pretty much the same thing. There's different publishers, different attorneys, or a group of attorneys writing about divorce, and this is what you can find in a self-help book, and this is why I think divorce self-help books are pretty much worthless. So when you open up the books, you're going to get maybe a chapter or two of general law and things related to divorce. And after that, it's going to go into how to prepare your actual forms. Now, it's kind of laughable. I've been doing this divorce service for several years now, and I know the ins and outs of all the forms and so forth. And I was confused in looking at the different pages that showed, say, a summons, and basically what it had is had a page over here with all the instructions, and then over here it had a copy of the divorce form. Let's say it's the petition, for instance, and it had arrows going to each line and back and forth. It looked like a geometry math problem with lines going back and forth. If this, then that. Go back to C. If you check mark box D, then skip E through F. I mean, it was really confusing, and I didn't get a whole lot out of it. And I really believe that these books are not necessarily really there to help you. I mean, of course, if you took the time and went through it, you could probably fill out some of your divorce forms. They're probably not going to be accurate, because the one thing that they don't do is they don't let you know about the local forms. So you can certainly get a California self-help divorce book, but it's not going to know if you're in LA County or San Bernardino County or where in California you are. And there's always local forms that you need to be aware of, and the process is a little bit different for each county, and you also need to be aware of that. So what I really feel these books are designed to do are to thoroughly confuse you, because that's what it did to me, and I'm in the business, and they are hoping that you will call them. Each book lets you know that they're an attorney or a group of attorneys, and there's help that you can get by calling them. So what I think they're trying to achieve is having you call them and then turn you into an actual client for their law firm by confusing you through the divorce book. I wrote a blog on this, and I'm going to insert this video in the blog, and you can learn more about a better way of getting through your divorce. I've done over 130 or 150 videos so far about divorce. I've written over 1,000 different articles on divorce. I think that's a much better way of getting through the divorce process if you're intending to do it completely on your own without assistance. Of course, if you would like some assistance in California, we'd be happy to help you out. But you can watch a video. You can listen to podcasts we have done. You can read our blogs. I think that's a much better way of learning how to complete the divorce process than reading a book that is probably outdated by the time it actually hits the bookshelves. This is Tim with Divorce661.com. If you have any questions, please give me a call at 661-281-0266. And you can always get more information off our website at Divorce661.com. Thanks for watching.